Have you ever heard a sound in the sky that made your heart stop? In 2022, people across different countries reported hearing something strange. It wasn't thunder. It wasn't a plane. It was a deep, loud hum, like a trumpet, coming from the sky. Some said it sounded like a giant machine waking up. Others thought it was a warning. But the truth is, no one knows for sure. This wasn't the first time people heard it. But in 2022, the sound returned louder, longer, and in more places. It happened in Canada, then in Germany, then in the United States. People took videos. They posted them online. The strange part, all the sounds were very similar. Even though they were recorded in different countries, sometimes at the same time, scientists were asked to explain. Some said it could be the Earth itself moving, shifting plates underground. Others thought it was wind moving through buildings or power lines. But many experts said something odd. The sound had no clear source, no earthquake, no storm, no plane, nothing in the sky, just sound. Some people believe it's natural. Some think it's a secret military test. Others say it's a sign, maybe from space, or even something more mysterious. Whatever it is, the sound made thousands of people look up and wonder, what is happening above us? And here's the best part. The next four events are even more shocking. Stay with us till the end. The last one will leave you speechless. What would you do if fish started falling from the sky? In 2022, the people of Texarkana, a small city in Texas, got the shock of their lives. It was raining, but not just water. It was also raining fish, real fish, small, silver, and alive. At first, no one believed it. People thought it was a joke. But then, more fish started dropping on cars, houses, and streets. Some were still moving. Others were already dead. People took photos and videos. Local news stations came to report. This strange rain lasted for a few minutes, but the story lasted much longer. Scientists call this event animal rain. It's very rare, but it has happened before. Experts believe strong winds or water spouts, like a tornado over a lake, can suck fish into the air. Then, the fish fall when the wind dies down. But here's the twist. There were no strong winds that day, no storms, no water spouts were reported. So how did the fish get there? Some say it was just a strange weather event. Others believe it could be a sign of something greater, a natural warning, or maybe something even more mysterious we don't understand yet. The people of Texarkana still talk about that day. It's not every day the sky rains animals. And if you think that was strange, just wait until you hear about the next event. It involves a discovery deep under the ocean that scientists wish they never found. What if something ancient is hiding beneath the ocean, and we were never supposed to find it? In early 2022, a group of ocean researchers scanning the sea floor near Japan found something strange. It wasn't a rock. It wasn't a natural hill. It looked like a giant set of stairs, deep, flat, and perfectly shaped. They called it the Yonaguni Monument. Some say it's just part of a mountain underwater, but others, including some scientists, believe it might be the ruins of an ancient city. The steps are straight. The corners are sharp. It looks like it was built by someone, but who? Here's what makes it even more mysterious. The structure is over 10,000 years old, based on sea level data. That's older than the pyramids in Egypt, older than any known city on Earth. Experts can't agree. Some think it was shaped by water and time. Others are sure humans built it before history was even written. But if that's true, it would change everything we know about the past. No tools were found, no bones, no writings, just giant stone blocks deep underwater, like a forgotten secret from a lost world. Some believe it's the remains of Atlantis. Others say it's proof of a forgotten civilization, the truth still unknown. And that's what makes it so exciting and scary. But trust me, the next event is even creepier. It's something found in a cave that even scientists are afraid to talk about. Have you ever heard a sound that made your skin crawl? In 2022, a team of explorers went deep into a cave system in South America. It was dark, narrow, and silent at first. But as they moved deeper, their equipment started picking up strange noises. Not echoes, not dripping water, but screams. Real, human-like screams. They were soft at first, then louder. Some sounded like crying, others like someone begging for help. The team recorded the sounds. They played them back. No one could explain where they came from. There were no animals nearby, no people trapped. The cave was sealed off from the outside. One scientist said the sounds could be caused by wind rushing through small holes, making high-pitched noises, but another expert disagreed. He said the pattern of the screams sounded too real, too human. After this, some of the team refused to go back in. One even left the project completely. They said the cave felt wrong, like it was watching them. Locals living near the cave have their own stories. They say the cave is cursed. Some believe spirits are trapped inside, screaming for peace. Others think it's something older, something that was buried and forgotten for a reason. The recordings were never shared with the public, but a few leaked online. People who heard them say they'll never forget the sound. But nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to the last event. It happened in the sky and was seen by thousands. What would you do if you looked up and saw a city floating in the clouds? In 2022, thousands of people in China reported seeing something that made their jaws drop. A massive city appeared in the sky. It had tall towers, moving shapes, and glowing lights. It looked like a scene from a dream or a science fiction movie, but it was real. Videos showed giant buildings hanging in the clouds. People stopped their cars. Some screamed. Others just stared. It lasted for several minutes. Then, it slowly faded away. Experts tried to explain. Some said it was a natural event called a mirage, when light bends and creates images in the sky. Others said it might be a reflection of a real city far away. But none of that made sense. The shapes in the sky didn't match any nearby city. The towers were unlike anything that exists on Earth. That's when the theories started. Some said it was a glitch in reality. Others thought it might be a secret government experiment, maybe using holograms. A few even believed it was a peek into another dimension or a future version of our world. Scientists gave no clear answers. The event was too short. The data was incomplete. The videos were real, but the cause? Still unknown. One thing is certain. The people who saw it will never forget that day. A day when the sky opened and showed them something they could not explain. So, what do all these events mean? A sound from the sky, fish falling like rain, a lost city under the ocean, screams from a cave, and a ghostly city in the clouds. These things don't follow the rules of what we call normal, and maybe that's the point. Our world still holds secrets, and 2022 reminded us that the strange, the unexplained, and the mysterious are still out there. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've only just begun to uncover the world's biggest mysteries.